Open Circles works from a vision of creating a better world by empowering people to fulfill their greatest potential. The logo is that pebble that is thrown into the water and creating those ripples that are spreading around and creating, because neither Nissan de Romy are naive enough to think that we are able to do it all by ourselves.
A saying that I heard from Zig Ziglar, which is one of the biggest motivational speakers. He said, if you want to be successful, all you have to do is to help as many other people as possible be successful.
We want to empower people to understand that they are here for a purpose. They have a mission, they have a gift and a talent. Our mission is actually to touch the lives of 1 million people and to create 1,000 conscious millionaires, which means that it would be people that have reached financial freedom, which means that they have enough passive income to cover their expenses, and the overflow that they have, they donate it to the world, they give it to other people.
This is your cup. Now, your cup is not empty. For most of you, your cup today is half full. And you start to grow your amount of money, which means that you'll start to filling your cup, right? Now, at one point, if you keep on doing what we're telling you, and it's not going to take too long, this is what's going to happen, right? What happens to the extras? It flows where? Somewhere else. What if here there are other people? What if there's here other goals, other causes, something that is important for you? This is what we call conscious millionaire.
We committed in donating every year 10% of our money from the profits of Open Circles to the foundation and to take it into projects that are close to our heart. And we always thought that education is the key for creating a better world. When people will be more educated, the world will be better. And in 2008, I went for 3 weeks to Uganda. I was teaching them business, empowerment, goal setting, and it was an incredible experience.
At the end of those 2 weeks, they needed to stand in front of the whole class and tell the group their goal. And this girl stood up and she said, when I grow up, I'm going to be the president of Uganda. And everybody believed her.
We joined with the Branson Centers in South Africa, and we had the privilege of going there and meet those entrepreneurs.
As we look at how can we inspire and support this incredible next generation of entrepreneurs.
If I were in your position, I would like to be able to go to a school and say, here, the product is already here. If you like, check it, test it. If you like it, 45,000, that's what it's going to cost you.
You can hear that. You can hear.
So I was looking to leverage what we have to wider places, and what we found is it's a project that we loved for years. It's an organization called Barefoot College, which is an organization in India that takes illiterate women from remote villages, and within 6 months they teach them to become solar engineers.
This is pretty new thing. We're going to work with them now on an approach that will go village by village by village by village, and whenever we have the ability to, we'll support, but we'll always take a whole village. A whole village means that you electrify all the houses, plus training. Well, first you train usually it's 2 women for village, 2 grandmothers for village. You train them for 6 months, then they buy them all the equipment, all the solar panels, all the everything, and then they install that for 100 houses. Usually it's about 100 houses for villages.
So if they will bring solar energy to that area, then they would stop cutting and damaging the rainforest. It was a trial project in Madagascar.
What happens as a result of that, and they proved that for years, is that in all those villages that started to get electricity light, the students, the kids, are actually continuing in school further for a few more years, and then they become more educated, they can support the village better, they can support the economy, they can support themselves, etc., etc. So it's a whole very beautiful process, and we really like this organization. We say, okay, we're going to start taking the first village now, and whenever we take the next one.
invested in educating those women, and they're teaching now the next generation and the next generation how to keep it up. What it does for them, it gives them new sources of income, which makes them getting out of poverty. And that's where Open Circles came in. It's an incredible opportunity of leveraging all kinds of organizations, from NGOs, governments, to private sectors, and put them together in order to do something that is not just the education, but it affects also health and energy and also the environment. And we raise the money through the students. So the power is always in your hand to create a better life. And the question is, are you ready for it? Are you willing to do that?